city beats bright. We explore every moment, chasing dreams in the light, with laughter so free as we wander the shore. Every step that we take makes us long for much more. So let's soar through Singapore, hand in hand, creating memories where the ocean meets the sand.
Welcome to Singapore, a city where the future and tradition live side by side. From the jaw-dropping gardens at Marina Bay, to the mouth-watering hawker food, to the stunning Marina Bay skyline, Singapore has it all. Join us as we head out to explore Singapore.
Taking my chances along with my...
We are off today to Singapore. New day, new country. Woohoo! Wow, that's a long ramp.
From Marina Bay to Sisson Coast to shore,
Target the 9 stations.
we're dancing through Singapore. Hand in hand, hearts explore. Jaws and shell, want you to see more. Adventure, just travel. Come join the show. The world's our stage and it's time to go. Step into the light, feel the vibrant flow. In every moment, let your spirit glow. Every corner holds a tale to tell. Just little flavors, hear the city's bell underneath the stars.
This is handy. There's a little bridge across the street because I hate going through traffic. Oh, and you can go down either way because the lobby is on the second floor. And there's a food court right across the street. All local food, the taxi driver told us.
Darling, let's steal the show. In every heartbeat, let our laughter grow.
We knew before we got to Singapore that the prices were not going to be like in Thailand or in Vietnam. We knew the prices were going to be more. So right across the street from our hotel is this food court with all local food, and the taxi driver said, that's where you need to go to eat. The food is really, really good. The prices are really good. And he's right. Our dinner was only $23. Well, we bought a giant size beer too for like $7. But we know the restaurants are a lot more, so we lucked out because we just walked across the street and here it was. We got some chicken fried rice, chicken and cashews, sweet and sour chicken, and everything is really yummy. So this was a really good find. I'm happy that the taxi driver told us about this place. Good prices, good location, very good. But our first meal in Singapore is Thai food.
Yeah. Go figure.
Yeah. I'm so impressed with the greenery everywhere into the city of Singapore. It looks like this is right in the middle of a rainforest. All the trees have ferns and plants onto them. It's just beautiful. This is so cool. It's got a little baby seat built onto the bike. First time I ever saw that. And the bike is sitting here. It's not chained or anything. I guess that's a testimony of the safety here in Singapore. They are not kidding when they say that this is the best view of Marina Sands, because this is a perfect view from right here at the top of the Traveltine Hotel. Look at that. Picture perfect. Here is a view from our city's rooftop of Singapore by night. Marina Bay Sands is one of Singapore's most iconic landmarks, a world-class resort complex that has redefined the city's skyline and become a global symbol of modern luxury. Opened in 2010, Marina Bay Sands is an integrated resort developed by Las Vegas Sands. It's famous for its futuristic design featuring 3 55-story hotel towers, topped by the Sands SkyPark, which resembles a massive ship floating in the sky. The property sits along Marina Bay and offers sweeping views of downtown Singapore and the harbor. The hotel has over 2,500 luxury rooms and suites with panoramic views of the city or the bay. The Sky Park and the infinity pool on the rooftop stretches across all 3 towers and features the world's largest rooftop infinity pool, 57 stories high. This is exclusive for hotel guests only, but the observation deck is open to the public and it offers amazing 360-degree views of Singapore's skyline. Join us now as we head inside to explore the grand lobby. The lobby extends through all 3 towers with massive glass walls that let in natural light and offer views of the surrounding city and gardens. That is where we came in from the gardens, and look how high up it is. I thought we were like on the ground floor, and now I see we're several floors down into the lobby. It's like a city downstairs into Marina Bay Sands. We are trying to figure out how we get to the top. The prettiest orchids we have ever seen are here in Singapore. Orchids everywhere. Getting closer. This is all the glamour in Singapore. All the fancy shops here. Into the Marina Bay Sands, there's shops. There's a luxury shopping mall with designer boutiques, celebrity restaurants, and there's even a canal where visitors can take a sampan ride indoors. We bought our tickets yesterday, yay, because it was sold out yesterday when we came. And we got a 3 p.m. spot today. We can only stay for like an hour and a half from 3 p.m. to 4:30, but we're super happy. The design of this resort was inspired by a deck of cards. The architect Marsh Safdie got his inspiration from a deck of cards to symbolize good fortune and prosperity. This was a fitting theme for a resort that includes a world-class casino. The 3 55-story hotel towers are slightly curved and angled, resembling 3 cards standing upright and fanning out. This layout isn't just aesthetic, it also maximizes the views of the Singapore skyline and Marina Bay from almost all the rooms. The deck of cards motif also aligns with Feng Shui principles, which play a major role in Singaporean architecture. The design represents stability, wealth, and good luck, while the open spaces and flowing forms encourage positive chi, which is energy, to circulate throughout the complex. We couldn't figure out how to get inside the restaurant. It was roped off. But then we found out that you had to reserve downstairs before you came up. So nobody told us this when we bought our tickets. Otherwise, we would have reserved. It was a little bit annoying. But we did find a snack bar. $28 for 2 tiger beer and a popcorn. But we have a sky-high view, so that compensates for the price. Cheers.
Take a picture.
Stop recording. The very cool building below that resembles a lotus flower, That is an art and science museum. I mean, you can see that from everywhere. It is so unique. And the twin building that you see next to it to the left, that is the Louis Vuitton store. This is the district we are staying into, the Kampong Glam. Did you know that it got its name from jalam trees found in the area which produce medicinal tea oil? Very interesting. I can see our hotel right over there in the distance. From here you can see the highest hill in Singapore.
Cool. The gardens.
See, that's where we were yesterday. See the walk that goes around? The views of the gardens from up here are just beautiful, as you can see. We just enjoyed our time. We just slowly cruised around the top and took in these beautiful views. Did you know that Singapore is home to one of the most iconic Formula One races in the world, the Singapore Grand Prix? It was first held in 2008, and the circuit goes right through the heart of downtown Singapore. It was the first ever Formula One night race, and it's still one of the most spectacular events of the F1 calendar. Gardens by the Bay is a stunning nature park. It features the towering Supertree Grove, the world's largest glass greenhouse, the flower dome, and the mist-filled cloud forest with its indoor waterfall. We got our ticket. We're up onto the skywalk. There's actually two different, I guess you call them rides. There's one that just goes up to the tower and one of the trees, and the other one is a skywalk. We took the skywalk. It was 14 Singapore dollars. Wow. So look how cool this skywalk is. My honey's down there waiting for me. I can look down at all these giant palms. Super cool. And look at the view of Marina Bay Sands. Perfect view from here. In fact, the whole city. There is the eye. Here are the cloud domes into the gardens. Amazing view, and plus it's cooler up here as well. Look at all the different palms. Beautiful. Gardens by the Bay is home to over 1.5 million plants from around the world. These include tropical flowers, ferns, succulents, and rare species housed in the flower dome and the cloud forest, as well as these vertical gardens onto these massive super trees. Do not lean. You bet your life I'm not gonna lean. Next up, we have to go see what that is down there. So colorful. Very cool looking. But the super tree area is really jaw-dropping. And in my opinion, the best view of Marina Bay Sands from right up here on the skywalk. Incredible. Wow, the real benefit up here is that it's super cool. I mean, the breeze is really nice. But look at the views. Wow, wow. Beautiful. That will be our next stop. Let's go. I was curious from up above what these bears represented. And look at this. The message standing hand in hand, the buddy bears represent a hopeful vision of a peaceful world. Each bear stands for the people of a country and the richness of their cultures and traditions. Never for political systems. Oh man, I love this. How many bears are there? Let's see. Under this motto, the United Buddy Bears was created in 2002. There are 145 buddy bears, each representing a country recognized by the United Nations. Let's go check them out. Switzerland, Syria, Tajikistan. Ah, there's Thailand. Trinidad and Tobago. Getting pretty close to the Caribbean. Oh, Turkey's beautiful. Ah, Ukraine. United Arab Emirates. Oh, guess which one this one is? That's too cute. And here is Vietnam. Who doesn't love, doesn't live. Oh, I love that. I left a piece of my heart in Vietnam. Love, love, love Vietnam. Antigua and Barbuda. Argentina. Bahamas. Oh, and it has the name of the artist on there as well. Bahamas is Lynn Perotti. If anybody knows Lynn Perotti, she did a great job. Here's Barbados. Wow, beautiful. David Innes, the artist from Barbados. There's too many for us to film them all, but what a great idea and an amazing display. Brazil. Let's go look for the Netherlands. I found the Netherlands artist Otto Jasper Stuurman. This one is quite interesting. How cool is that? Here is the Philippines, another one dear to our heart. Peru, Paraguay, and Panama. And Panama is beautiful. And I like Poland because it's so colorful. That's beautiful. Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Russian Federation. So beautiful. Croatia on our list to visit. And Cuba. Oh, that one is super cool. Dominican Republic. I'm trying to find all the Caribbean ones. Egypt, El Salvador. That one is cool. Ethiopia, Finland, France. My husband Charles has been a financial advisor for over 40 years. When it comes to retirement planning tools, he has seen just about everything. After he evaluated Bolden, we realized this was different, and we immediately saw the value for our own planning and retirement needs. Most retirement tools just give you a number. Bolden gives you a plan. I didn't realize how much our life decisions like retiring early or traveling more could impact our future until we saw it laid out so clearly. With Bolden, you can test different what-ifs, like downsizing, delaying Social Security, or even relocating. It's built with the same professional grade modeling that financial advisors use, but it's affordable and simple enough for anyone to understand. Bolden goes beyond just numbers. It shows you the real impact of your decisions, including how they affect your taxes, so you can feel confident about the future you're building. For us, retirement planning also means planning for the travel adventures we've always dreamed about. Bolden helps us see how those choices fit into our bigger picture. If you want clarity, confidence, and control over your retirement, I highly recommend trying Bolden. It's free to get started. Just answer a few quick questions and use the special link in our description, go.bolden.com/adventure tours travel, and see how Bolden can help you build your future with confidence. Oh my goodness, this monkey just came running out of the gardens. How cool is that? He's right here. He must be heading to get a room by Marina Bay Sands. Too cute. This very cool building you see right here, this is the Apple Store at Marina Bay. It's one of the most unique Apple stores in the world and the first floating Apple store ever built. We had dinner in the mall while waiting for nightfall. Look how that rhymes. Because we have heard that at night, Marina Bay Sands becomes the centerpiece of Singapore's Spectra light and water show. This is supposed to be a stunning outdoor display of music, lasers, and the fountains over the bay. So we are excited and we are waiting here with everybody else. We grabbed a good spot. We saved you a seat. So let's enjoy this water show. That was just beautiful and definitely worth the wait. I believe they have the shows on the weekend like every hour, starting at 8 o'clock, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. At least I think so. And it's free. But it's so busy around here, we are going to wander around and have a drink before we catch a cab back home.
You're a queen and so you should be treated. Girl, you know never met the love that you needed. Could have left for the cold that you heated. Begged and I pleaded, mission completed. Mama said I know you like these deep program. Now the thought of us are wrong before we go on. But I feel none of you for you is so strong. Been together so long and it's gonna never be wrong.
Bussorah Street is one of the most charming and culturally rich streets in Singapore's Kampong Glam district, located just steps away from the iconic Sultan Mosque, and this was less than a 10-minute walk from our hotel, so we came to explore. Bussorah Street is a pedestrian-only street lined with palm trees, colorful shops, and Middle Eastern-inspired architecture. It has a very lively but yet a laid-back atmosphere. Originally known as Kampong Kayi, meaning pilgrim village, it was once home to pilgrims preparing for their journey to Mecca. Today, it still retains that historic charm, with the golden dome of the Sultan Mosque dominating the skyline. You'll find a mix of Middle Eastern, Turkish, Mediterranean, and local Malay cuisine. You can find from kebabs and shawarma to nasi biryani and traditional desserts. There's cafes and restaurants spilling out onto the streets, and this is a great spot to just sit and people watch. This street has small boutiques, and I love these small shops. They're all selling handmade crafts, perfumes, textiles, and souvenirs, often with a Middle Eastern flair. And yes, we brought home some of these. The street often hosts cultural festivals, performances, and events, especially during Ramadan and Hari Raya. Its blend of heritage, religion, and community spirit makes it a favorite among both locals and tourists. When I see a Vietnamese restaurant now, I feel like a connection to it, as if it's home, because we love Vietnam so much. Did you know that Singapore is one of the safest cities in the world? And based on that, I headed out by myself. I went to look for a place to do a pedicure because after 3 weeks of sand and sea into the Philippines, I needed it badly. So I found a city center where I could do a pedicure. I also did a facial, and I bought dinner at the same time. I'm not going to discuss prices on the pedicure and the facial because no more Vietnamese or Thai prices. Now I'm paying prices kind of like in America. But I was very happy with the service here and my pampering session. It was all worth it. These girls were so nice. I highly recommend them. Happiness is not in money, but in shopping. I like that, Marilyn Monroe. This is the mall of what you want. I got a delicious lychee tea and a hot coffee for my honey. And I got they're chicken, egg, and potato. They're like patties all from the food court across the street. And all this only cost me $8, and everything is really good. This is a long corridor. Service is different here in Singapore and the other Asian countries. People would be running to help us with our luggage. And when we got here, the girl at the desk said, "No, it's self-service. You can take the cart up." Okay. And here's our room. Cute, compact. In cities, the prices get higher and the rooms get smaller. Well, we kind of expect that, right? Look how handy this is. Our teapot made right onto this little thing. How cool is that? Super convenient. First room that we didn't have bottled water into, and then I found this sign that the tap water is good for drinking. Just perfect. Well, this is really thoughtful. They left us some snacks and some drinks. Complimentary. I thought that was the minibar. One of the highlights of our trip to Singapore was meeting up with family This was such a special visit, catching up after a very long time and having some delicious dinner at their home. This was just wonderful. Although we only had 2 photos, it was awesome. When we got to Singapore, gone were the Thai, Vietnamese, Philippine prices, but we knew that coming in. We knew that Singapore was a lot more expensive, and cities usually are. This is Traveltine, but it's such a good location. I believe the area is called Kampong or Kampong, but look at our view of Marina Bay and Marina Bay Sands. We are just a minute away. We're across the street from a hawker's food place. It's super inexpensive and the food is really, really good. We're just down the street from another mall. We're close to the train station, and the hotel has a nice rooftop pool. There's a bar and restaurant in the lobby. There's also a little gym. So it's a very nice hotel, good value. The rooms are small, but the service is good. The rooms are very clean, and they even have snacks. It's the first hotel that besides water, we're given every day like 2 sodas if we want it, and also like chips and chocolates and little breakfast bars. So that's pretty cool. That was a nice touch, you know, complimentary every day if you want it. And I asked for a late checkout. We can stay until 1 o'clock. So that's also convenient when you have a late flight. So I recommend when you're in Singapore, if you're looking for a place that's still pretty affordable, Traveltine is a good place to stay. Because here is our view. We have a perfect view of Marina Bay, Marina Bay Sands, the eye. Beautiful, right? And I can hear the prayers from the mosque. We also have a mosque right down here, very close by, but those prayers are coming from the famous mosque. But we didn't just come up here to sightsee, we came for a swim. So grab your suit and your sunscreen and let's take a swim. And this is our rooftop pool. Pretty cool, right? With views of Singapore. And the water is really nice and refreshing. What an incredible journey through Singapore, from its futuristic skyline and its rich culture and mouth-watering food. We hope you enjoyed exploring this amazing city with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on our next adventure as we take you by cable car over to Sentosa Island. Before ending this video, we would like to thank each and every subscriber. We have hit 80,000 subscribers and we are super grateful to each and every one of you. And now we are asking for your love and support as we head to 100,000 subscribers. Let's go!